and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a special guest, my son Wesley, and we are going to be cooking half cakes.
This sounds so good.
Let's do this!
Woo! And be safe for COVID-19 and wash your hands with sanitizer. Bye!
My ingredients today of making kangumu or half cakes, I'm using 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'll be needing some 1 glass of water, 1.5 glass of water, and then I need some a quarter glass of sugar. I'm using just the normal brown sugar. I'm going to need a half teaspoon of salt. I'm going to use some margarine. You can use some butter. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and I'll use a tablespoon of cooking oil. So now I'm going to start making my dough, and I'm going to just add all my dry ingredients into the flour. So this is my baking powder, 1 tablespoon. Then we have sugar. This is a quarter glass. Just a pinch of salt to taste, like a half teaspoon. Then now I'll add my margarine. And a tablespoon of cooking oil. I also have some vinegar. Not vinegar, it is vanilla extract. I'm just going to add a teaspoon of it, just so that is enough. And now I'm just going to knead my dough. So some people add also custard powder. You can also add a tablespoon or 1.5 tablespoon of custard powder if you have. So I'm going to use my hands to knead my dough very well. Remember, our dough should not be as soft as that for mandazi or mahamri. We are cooking half cakes, so it should be a little bit harder. So I've been kneading my dough for about 5 minutes now, and it is not as soft as that for mandazi. You can see it is a little bit harder. So now I'm going to let it rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then we come back and roll our half cakes. My dough has been resting for about 12 minutes, and now it is ready for rolling. So you can see it is just hard enough. It is not that soft. So I'm going to roll this out and cut it into desired shapes. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and tap the notification bell. So I've finished cutting my half cakes, and you can see they are ready. Some are squares and some are rectangles. You can just cut them into the shape you desire. So now they are ready for frying, and let's start frying them. So my cooking oil is not so hot and it is not so cold. It has just heated up for some like 2 minutes. So I'm going to add in my half cakes. So you can see I'm adding the half cakes, and they are not rising. There are just some little bubbles on the edges. That's exactly what we want. So we're going to give them time until they rise up. Then we're going to flip them over. So you can see they have automatically risen up. So I'm just going to turn them so that they can also rise on the other side. So cooking half cakes just needs some patience. There is no hurry. So let's again give it some time to cook. So once they have risen and they have risen enough, and I'm going just to increase the heat just a little bit so that they can cook well and brown on the outside. So half cakes, my half cakes, I like them cracked, and that is what they are doing. So I'm just going to increase my heat just a little bit so that now they can cook well on the outside and both on the inside and turn brown. So now my half cakes have started to brown, but I need them to obtain that golden brown. So my half cakes have browned perfectly, and now you can see they have cracked really so well. And now I'm going to remove them, and I'm going to put them in my kitchen towel so that they can drain excess oil. So I'm going to place them there, just like that. Yeah. So what happens to this oil? Remember, we're supposed to be using some cold oil. So now I'm going to let this cool, and then I'll fry the next lot of my half cakes, or you can add another cold oil. So my oil has just cooled down for about some 10 minutes and my heat is off. So I'm going to add this. Remember, cooking half cakes needs very minimum heat. So I'm going to add the next lot of my half cakes. So you can see my half cakes have risen up and they have cracked automatically. So I've just increased my heat to medium so that now they can brown and cook perfectly. So you just need to keep on turning them, and that is it. So we're going to give them some more, like 2 to 3 minutes, and they'll be done. So my half cakes have been cooking for about 7 minutes now, and they have turned golden brown, and you can see they have cracked really nicely. So now I'm going to remove them and place them in my kitchen towel so that they can drain the excess oil. Again, I repeat the same process. I will turn off my heat, let my cooking oil cool down for about 5 minutes. Then I'll add the next lot. You can see they have cracked really well. Sorry, they are so hot. So I have finished making my half cakes, and you can see they are cracked. Half cakes za kupasuka jamani, hizo ndo tamu. So you can see they are very crunchy. They are crispy on the outside. They are hard but soft on the inside, as you can see, and they are very much delicious. Kindly like our video if you learned something new. Don't forget to subscribe and watch tons of other recipes in my channel. Until next time, bye bye.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's